What if tomorrow morning your dog looked at you and said, "We need to talk about your cooking," while your cat casually mentioned that your neighbor has been sneaking into your backyard at night? The animal kingdom's first words would change everything we thought we knew about intelligence, friendship, and ourselves. Quotes. Picture this. You're having breakfast when your golden retriever clears his throat and says, "Listen, I've been meaning to tell you that mailman isn't actually a threat. I just think he's rude for not saying hello to me." Meanwhile, your cat stretches and mentions, "Oh, and I've been watching you practice that presentation." You say, "I'm way too much," but your confidence is improving. This isn't just about pets becoming chatty companions. When every animal on Earth suddenly gains the ability to communicate in human language, we discover that we thrive in sharing our planet with billions of intelligent observers who have been watching, judging, and understanding human behavior for thousands of years. The conversations would be absolutely mind-blowing, because animals wouldn't just start talking, they'd start revealing secrets about the natural world, human behavior, and intelligence that would revolutionize everything we think we know about life on Earth. Let's start with what our pets would actually say to us and prepare for some hilarious and heartwarming surprises. Dogs would immediately become the most enthusiastic conversationalists on the planet, sharing years of pent-up observations about their human families with the excitement of someone who has been bursting to tell secrets for their entire life. Your dog would reveal that he's been analyzing your emotions and relationships for years. "I can tell when you're sad before you even know it yourself," he might say. "Your body language changes. Your scent shifts. And you pet me differently. Also, I do want to think your boyfriend is good for you. He smells nervous all the time and never brings treats." Cats, on the other hand, would probably be the most brutally honest therapists imaginable. They'd casually mention things like, "I've noticed you eat ice cream and watch sad movies when you're stressed. It's quite predictable. Really, have you considered meditation? I do it 16 hours a day and I'm very balanced." But here's the incredible part. Pets would become the ultimate relationship counselors and mental health observers. They've been living with humans intimately, watching our daily routines, mood changes, and interactions with others. Dogs would probably save marriages by saying things like, "You two fight the same way every time. Maybe try the compromise thing earlier in the conversation." The emotional intelligence revolution would be staggering. Animals would teach humans things about empathy, loyalty, and emotional awareness that we never realized we were missing. Horses would explain how they read human energy and help people understand their own emotional states. Dolphins would share insights about communication and social bonding that would transform human relationships. Pet therapy would explode into an entirely new field as animals become active participants in healing rather than just emotional support. A therapy dog could literally guide sessions by saying, "I can sense your anxiety spiking when you talk about work. Let's focus on breathing together." Now let's explore what wild animals would tell us about the environment. And it would be the wake-up call humanity desperately needs. For the first time in history, we get direct reports from the front lines of climate change and environmental destruction from the creatures experiencing it firsthand. Polar bears would become climate change spokespeople, describing exactly how their hunting grounds are disappearing and sharing detailed observations about ice patterns that scientists never had access to. Birds would provide real-time migration reports, explaining how changing weather patterns are affecting their ancient roots and survival strategies. But the most incredible discoveries would come from ocean animals. Whales would share stories about how ocean noise pollution affects their communication across vast distances. Dolphins would explain how plastic pollution impacts their daily lives in ways humans never imagined. Sea turtles could guide conservation efforts by describing the exact challenges they face during nesting and migration. Forest animals would revolutionize our understanding of ecosystem health. Squirrels would explain the complex network of forest communication. Bears would describe how human encroachment affects their seasonal behaviors. And birds would share detailed observations about forest health that would help scientists predict and prevent environmental problems. The most amazing development would be animal environmental advisors, councils of wildlife that work directly with human governments, to create policies based on first-hand experience from the natural world. Instead of guessing about environmental impact, we'd have direct testimony from the animals affected by human decisions. Agriculture would be transformed as farm animals share insights about sustainable farming practices. Cows could explain which farming methods make them healthiest and most productive, leading to more humane and efficient food production systems. Here is where talking animals would completely blow our minds. We'd discover that many species have been developing their own cultures, philosophies, and scientific observations that rival or exceed human understanding in specific areas. Octopi would reveal that they've been conducting their own experiments and developing problem-solving techniques that could revolutionize human engineering and design. Their insights about flexibility, adaptation, and creative thinking would transform how humans approach complex problems. Elephants would share their incredible memory-based wisdom about weather patterns, water sources, and survival strategies that have been passed down through generations. Their knowledge could help humans better understand long-term environmental cycles and improve disaster preparedness. Ravens and crows would blow everyone's minds by revealing they've been studying human behavior as a science, developing their own theories about human psychology and social structures. They'd probably have hilarious observations, like, "You humans are very predictable. You all rush around, carrying those rectangular anxiety devices and rarely look up at the sky." But the most incredible development would be the emergence of interspecies collaboration. Dolphins could partner with marine biologists to explore ocean depths more effectively. Working dogs could communicate directly with search and rescue teams, and guide animals could provide real-time feedback to improve accessibility services. Educational systems would be revolutionized as animals become teachers and imagine biology classes where students learn directly from the animals they're studying, or psychology courses where primates share insights about social behavior and emotional intelligence. The most mind-blowing discovery would be that some animals have been developing their own languages, art forms, and cultural traditions that humans never recognized. We realize we've been sharing the planet with multiple intelligent civilizations that have their own unique perspectives on existence, consciousness, and the meaning of life. But here's the twist that changes everything. After 6 months of animals talking, humanity would make the most profound discovery about consciousness and intelligence in the history of science. Animals wouldn't just share practical knowledge, they'd reveal completely different ways of thinking about time, relationships, and existence that would expand human consciousness in incredible ways. Dogs would teach humans about living in the present moment with a depth that rivals ancient philosophical traditions. Cats would share insights about independence and self-acceptance that would revolutionize human psychology. The most amazing revelation would be that animals have been secretly protecting and helping humans for thousands of years in ways we never realized. Dogs would explain how they've been monitoring family health and alerting to dangers we couldn't perceive. Cats would reveal they've been studying human behavior to become better companions. Wild animals would share stories of quietly helping lost humans find their way home. But the ultimate discovery would be even more profound. Animals would teach humans that intelligence isn't about conquering nature or solving complex problems. It's about understanding your place in the web of life and contributing to the well-being of all living creatures. The talking animal revolution would prove that Earth isn't just humanity's planet with other creatures living on it. It is a collaborative community of intelligent beings who have been waiting for humans to develop enough wisdom to join the conversation. So, the next time you look into your pet's eyes or observe wildlife, remember this. Maybe they're not just animals living alongside us. They're intelligent beings with their own wisdom, observations, and insights who have been patiently waiting for us to learn how to listen. The greatest conversations aren't always between humans. Sometimes the most profound wisdom comes from those who have mastered the art of living simply, loving unconditionally, and observing the world with wonder. If the idea of talking animals fascinated you, wait until you discover what would happen if plants could communicate and share their thoughts about the world. Think animals would have interesting perspectives. Imagine if every tree was a 1,000-year-old philosopher and every flower was a chemistry expert sharing secrets about life and growth. Click the video appearing now to explore how conscious plant life could revolutionize our understanding of intelligence and nature. Subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we re-exploring the incredible possibilities that could transform our relationship with all living beings on this amazing planet. See you in the next mind-expanding conversation.